How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a super busted speedrun build that you guys could be using right now in Back 4 Blood. Now, with this setup, you guys should be able to just blow through every single mission in the entire game in just minutes. Shooting enemies is a thing of the past. All we do now is just run past everything. But before we get into that, if you're new here to the channel, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire need of teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so here we are in the deck building menu in Back 4 Blood. This is going to be the complete deck list that I'm going to be using, so if you guys are just looking to copy and paste the deck list, you can do that right now. But for the remainder of this video, I'm just going to be talking about why every card is where it is and just what role each card plays in the deck itself. Now, just a few quick tips about just how deck building in Back 4 Blood works is that the order that you put your cards in the deck is the order that you are going to see them in the game. So the card in your number 1 slot is going to be the first card that you see in the campaign, and the 15th card is going to be the last card that you're going to see in the campaign, and they're going to come exactly in this order. Now, this entire deck is strictly about speedrunning. That is the entire objective of this deck. With this deck, we are going to be able to just propel ourselves past everything at the speed of light. Like, we are going to complete missions in just minutes. We can run past everything. We don't even need guns at this point because we're just gonna run past everything. Now, the number 1 spot in this card is going to be Run Like Hell. It gives us plus 15% move speed, and when we take damage, our accuracy is reduced by 20% for 3 seconds. That doesn't affect us. We're not going to be shooting anything because we're just going to run past everything. And 20% accuracy, I mean, just ADS and you'll be fine. Now, number 2 is going to be Mad Dash, which gives us plus 20% sprint speed, but minus 30% sprint stamina efficiency. Now, we got plenty of cards to make our sprint stamina efficiency better, so that's kind of not even a downside. And plus 20% sprint speed, that is a lot. That is 1/5 of our normal speed just added on for no good reason. This just makes us insanely fast. Number 3 is going to be Fleet of Foot, which just gives us plus 10% move speed and minus 5% damage resistance. I mean, I know when it says minus on damage resistance, that sounds bad, but think of just how little 5% is, you know what I mean? Like, you could possibly even take like 10 to 15% off, and it really won't even affect you that much. 5% is such a minuscule amount, and getting plus 10% move speed in this deck specifically, it's just exactly where you want to be, and there's not really a downside to using this card. Now, number 4 is going to be Speed Demon, which gives us plus 6% move speed while using an SMG and plus 35% reload speed while using an SMG. Now, this card kind of works double duty because, yes, it gives us our move speed while using an SMG, but I mean, SMGs are just kind of the gun we want to be using anyway because SMGs are kind of the run and gun type of weapon. So SMGs is the weapon that you guys are going to want to just stay towards more often than not. Like, if you have the option between like a green Uzi and like a purple M4, you're obviously going to pick the purple M4 just because it's like that much better. But if you have the chance, you should really stay using an SMG the entire time. Now, number 5 is going to be On Your Mark, which says when you exit a starting safe room, your team gains 15% move speed for 30 seconds. It's just where we want to be. 30 seconds is a really long time. It's honestly like half the mission sometimes, and 15% move speed is really, really good, and this has no downside. Number 6 is going to be Superior Cardio, which is going to do everything we want. It gives us stamina, sprint, efficiency, and health. It's just exactly where we want to be. It's just a really good all-around helper for the deck. Same thing with Cross Trainers, just does the same thing. You want plus 20% stamina, stamina regen, plus 3% move speed, and 5 health. That is a lot for one card. That's 4 different effects, and all of them help us. Like, I know, like, most of the time there's, like, one effect that people don't really like, but, like, all 4 of these are really, really good with no downside. Number 8, Olympic Sprinter, which is going to give us plus 30% sprint efficiency and minus 5% damage resistance. And at this point, we have minus 10% damage resistance, but I mean, it's really not that bad. Like, that's really not going to be that big of a deal. Like, obviously, yes, it is some amount, and like sometimes you're going to get got because of it, but I mean, it's so minuscule the times that's going to happen. It's just worth it. Now, number 9 is going to be Energy Drink, which gives us plus 40% stamina and minus 5% damage resistance. Like I said, the damage resistance isn't that bad. And 40% stamina, that gives us almost another half meter of stamina from what we had. I mean, that is just really, really, really good. but the added stamina isn't really good if you don't have good move speed or stamina regen, so that's why it's number 9 on the list rather than like, you know, number like 2 or 3. Now, number 10 is going to be energy bar, which gives us plus 20% stamina regen and plus 5 health, which pairs perfectly with energy drink. That is why I have them side by side there, the perfect duo. Number 11 is going to be hellfire, which gives us plus 45% move speed while firing and plus 5% move speed while not firing. I thought about putting hellfire in place of speed demon. Like, that's something you guys could tweak if you possibly want. Like, if you guys want to be not forced to use an SMG, you can definitely put speed demon in for hellfire, you know, like switch them around. But I mean, I think hellfire is good here, but they're interchangeable. Number 12 is going to be Hydration Pack. It just gives us plus 25 health and minus 15% ammo capacity. With just how the build's going to work, we're not really going to stick around to use up all of our ammo because we're just going to run past everything. And 25 health is a lot because this build doesn't really do any extra damage. It is solely meant to run. And if for any reason you stop running, like you get caught by a special infected or you just get like body blocked to oblivion, like the 25 health comes in and it really, really helps out. Number 13, we have Dash, just 5% move speed. It's just the worst out of all these effects, but it's still a movement speed thing, so it's like we still gotta play it. Number 14 is going to be Hyper Focus, gives us plus 50% weak spot damage and minus 75% ADS move speed. I mean, I know ADS move speed, I mean, that sounds bad, especially when we want to be moving quick, but we really don't ADS that much with this build, and if we do, it's for like half a second to kill a sleeper or something like that. And minus 50% weak spot damage, that's really gonna help us whenever we get trapped for some reason. You know, like you're just trying to peruse through the map, beat it in like 2 minutes, but then you get like a tall boy and a couple of commons, like they just body block you and you can't run past them. Like, having the weak spot damage there is gonna really help. Or if you spot like a hawker or a stalker that you can just like 1 or 2 tap, that's really, really good. And number 15, the last card in this deck, is going to be Pep in Your Step, which says precision kills grant you 10% move speed for 5 seconds. Now, like, I feel like a card like Pep in Your Step, if you're like actively realizing you have it and you're trying to like take advantage of it, it's gonna encourage you to kill zombies. And killing zombies like is slow. It slows you down and it makes it so you're not doing what this deck is meant to do, which is to just run. Run, run, run. Only kill is the last resort. That's why Pep in Your Step is the last card in the deck, because like it still comes up whenever you like have to shoot something. You can just aim for the head and be even faster for a couple seconds, but for the most part I feel like this just kind of makes you not want to do what the deck does. Well, that's going to do it for the video, guys. That's going to be the complete deck list. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me any deck changes that you guys would make, and I'll make sure to get back to you. And as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire needed teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you guys in the next video.